Okay, Cancer. So we getting ready to do your late July tarot reading, and this one is going to be based on how does that person feel about you, okay? It's a person that you're thinking about right now, so think meditate very quickly. Wow, I put on some smell goods. I got this cotton candy so roll on. I'm gonna put some of that on. I don't know, it's just it just tends to do something for me. Like smelling good, it does something for me. I don't know about Cardi B. Like, what's going on with Cardi? Like, why you smell, Cardi? I don't know why I'm laughing. That's not even funny. But Dig did her wrong. Like, why are you telling people her butt smell? Like, y'all is really wrong for that. But the tea is the tea. But honestly, how I feel about that Cardi B and Stephon Diggs thingamajig is girls need to learn that seeing is believing, right? And you don't have to always put every new nigga on the internet. You don't, my love. Like for real. Like every time you get a new nigga, you put him out. You claiming these niggas. Like, boy, if I put a nigga on my motherfucking page for real, I'm really, really, really fucking with him like that. I mean, like, I really, really, really gotta be fucking with him like that. Like, but like just any old nigga that any little one night stand, any little, because I think he was a rebound. He was a rebound nigga. You know what I mean? And then somehow on the way she kept rebounding with the nigga, just didn't know when to stop fucking rebounding. She just didn't know when to fucking stop. Like at some point, Cardi, you just gotta learn how to stop, babes. Like stop, especially Spanish women. They so quick with doing that. But I'm not your typical Spanish woman because I was raised in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, with none but black girls, and that's why I got so much pizzazz and swag that I got today. But for the most part, like no, I'm not claiming the nigga every 5 minutes. I'm not coming out of a relationship just finished having a newborn and already claiming a nigga. That's goofy. Like at some point, like honestly, like like I said, stop being so quick to claim these niggas, okay? Because these niggas, he just wanted probably 5 minutes of fame. You know what I mean? He wanted to be in the tabloids. He wanted to be the hottest new topic. You know what I mean? For who knows more revenue? Maybe it was for find a financial move. You just never know with these niggas nowadays. So for me, I feel like don't be so quick to fucking shout these niggas out. You know what I mean? And always make sure that you got the T on them like they got the T on you. Clock that T. Clock that T. Feel me? Because she got to, I don't know what she's going to say. Maybe she might choose the higher road. But knowing Cardi, I don't think she's going to choose the higher road. So she might, you know what I mean? She might know. And Stephon just got to be careful too because he had some little pink thing in the bag and he was waving it around. And don't he play in the sports or something like that? So these niggas got to be fucking careful because, you know what I mean? Too much is giving wet, much is required. I use that all the time. You feel me? But like, yeah, you got to be careful with that karma too. It does spin the block. So, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. But, she got to get that together because I heard Blueface said it. I'm sure Offset didn't blow that up because he's probably like embarrassed that his wife smelled like that or his baby mama. But you choose them. Like, you don't go down there and smell and make sure, like, I don't know. I never had that problem. Clock that tea. I never had that problem. Clock that tea. So I really don't know. But I don't even know how we got in this conversation. But it's just I don't know. I guess it's on my mind. But let's get back to the Cancer. Okay, so let's see, how does this person feel about you, Cancer? How does this person feel about you, Cancer, for end of July reading? The blues. Somebody's feeling the blues. How does this person feel about you? And then we're gonna put how you feel about them. It's for the cross watchers. Let's see. Somebody has the blues. Okay. Somebody feels like time was taken out. How does this person feel about you, Cancer? There's a frenemy on the abroad as well. How does this person feel about you? Oh, okay, snacky. Somebody is, however, looking at you like a snack. They like that. And it's like they're having the blues because you didn't take enough time to court them. Cancers. Let me tell you something about Cancers and Libras that I learned. Cancers and Libras are not quick quarters. Tauruses and Scorpios are, and quite a few Capricorns and Aquarius are signs that are quick quarters, meaning that you gotta move. You feel me? But it's like my baby father's a Cancer, and knowing a Cancer, they're really gonna be your best friend for real before they even do a commitment. Does that make sense? They're very poised, very disciplined, very disciplinary Cancers. So if you was expecting this person to just love, you know what I mean, like immediately make you their boo off the gate without having some type of, you know what I mean, conversation about it, because lines could get blurred. That's what it looks like here. Lines got blurred. You probably had sex with them and you thought you was in it like swimming, but Cancer don't move like that. Cancer gonna let you know you're moving in. You can't ask a Cancer, am I moving in? Cancer gonna let you know, you feel me, you're moving in. Cancer gonna let you know. Just so you know. And any Cancer that's watching me right now is like, clock that T. I never met a Cancer that you could tell what to do. Mm-mm. They're like little crabs in a bucket. Not to be funny, but I'm also we got Scorpios and Cancers. We're all show animals, water animals. Yeah, my boo. Yep. Okay. So I already see what's going on here. I see what's going on. I see what's going on. I see what's going on. Okay. So whoever this person, they was looking. You was in your honeymoon staying with them Cancer. They was enjoying your physical sex appeal, all of that. We're gonna see if it really was sexual or they're just after your money for real, because this looks trying to be forced. Um, and they felt like you didn't give them an answer at a proper timing, so they have the blues now. They also feel like there's a frenemy in there. Also, like somebody was probably like, you shouldn't deal with her, you shouldn't deal with him. So there's actually a hater in here that stumped the growth on whatever this was getting ready to be. And Cancers will do that. They look for to their friends for like a yay or a nay. Okay. And that's just how it is. And I do know that. Because like prior to getting my baby father, he definitely introduced me to his friend, and his friend was kind of weird too. Let's put it like that. But I just never said anything because I don't want to break up friendships like that. But he was definitely, maybe he told him to try me because he was rich also. So maybe he told him to try me. But I did pass that test, clock that T. Clock that T. I was like, no, but I never said anything because But moving forward past my drama, past my episode. So that's what looking like here. Okay. So I want to see is who is the person that thinks of you, Cancer, as my boo. And also you have a new boo here. So we're going to see who that person is. So you probably didn't move too fast with this person because you do have another person on the horizon that you probably was well, not, it's a new boo. So they're typically new. This person, you was with them for a long time, but you didn't give them any clarity, and so therefore there's a new boo here too that you're honeymooning with. Okay, and the other person has the blue. Okay, Cancer. So let's see who this person is that wanted to make you their boo. You have a Taurus, or you have a Scorpio, and you have a Capricorn, and you have another Cancer. Okay. Let's see some characteristics about this person. Let's see what this person is into. Let's see what this person is into. This one immediately flipped over. It didn't even give me a chance. So they're already telling me this person characteristics was a sneaky person. So you must have peeped that, Cancer. Had a lot going on. Possible or already unemotionally available to you due to other relationships. Looks like this person also had like 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, it's like 17 other relationships prior to you with the 9 and 7 of swords. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, 16 relationships up in the teens prior to them wanting to get with you. Okay, and so they have a lot of emotional damage, like used goods. Okay, that was the judgment from the Cancer. That was a judgment. You had a lot going on, and they feel like they seen this before. Like, I seen you're trying to trauma bond with me, and I don't want to. The Cancer says, I don't want to trauma bond with you, my love. Okay, because right now, this is particular older person too. um over 45, up to 70 is like, I've already been through a trial or two, and you're trying to rush me into something with you, but I can see you're unhinged. The Two of Swords also came out, showing that you did have to make a choice between two people. What else is going on with my boo? Let me see what else is going on with this person. Oh, okay. So a lot of things, like, hence. Okay. So you guys did go away somewhere, and I guess that's why it gave this person the impression that you were really into them like that. But that was just a vacation to you, Cancer. And also there was a lot of drinking going on. You guys went away somewhere again, going away, day and night. So this was like probably the 4th of July trip. It looks like around the beginning of the month, around the 6th, 8th, around there, 5th, 4th, yep, around that time, okay? And you was just out on the voyage trying to enjoy yourself. This person was coming on heavy and strong, okay? So yeah, and you was on your chariot mode. So the chariot was on the other side, the chariot car. You was not really fully into this, okay? This was not where you wanted to go with this, okay? You was very much just trying to have a good time. This person looking for something else, and they put a strain. Because one thing a Cancer don't like is when you're not just trying to enjoy the fucking moment. Because Cancers work so fucking hard. They're like workaholics. So when they let their hair down, the last thing they want you to do is be pressing them about, are you gonna be my man? Are you gonna be my woman? Are you gonna be my man? Like, you know what I mean? They just wanted fucking peace and balance. They just wanted some fucking peace and balance in their life, and you did not give it to them. And so they saw that you are basically giving codependent. Okay? It gave codependent. Oh, this person is gonna be dependent on me for their happiness. Okay? I'm damaged myself. You feel me? I need somebody to just meet me halfway to have a good time and don't stress me out about stuff, because this person is actually well off. This person is well off. And that was another thing. That's why this person was so quick to try to bag this. Does make sense? Also, Cancer did have a lot of options. Yep, and they were standing on business. Okay. This other person felt like you was trying to balance them off with somebody else, so they felt like there was somebody else already. And with the High Priestess, and there was a depth to that relationship. Scorpio on the board, because they felt like you had new beginnings. And it ends there. They felt like you have new beginnings. Okay, with somebody else, which is true. My boo, okay? Because this person didn't stress you out. Look at the difference. I'm gonna show you the difference, right? Look at the difference between my boo. You see the black card. You see the darkness. You see how he's kissing her on the forehead, trying to console her. Okay, codependency. And now look at this one: love, light, bright, romantic, right? New love, learning each other, flirtations. Okay, seeing each other openly. I wanted an official status. You see that? Executive relationship. Make a decision. See the difference between the dark and the light with these cards? That's where I got that from. Someone will say, well, how can you tell the difference between my boo and new boo? Okay, that's how I was able to tell. Okay, hence is why TikTok is here. Like I said, how much time did the person feel like the Scorpio they gave? I'm not the Scorpio. How much time did this person feel like they gave Cancer? How much time? How much time? I'll tell you how long. So 7, 8, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So about a year and some change. Okay, it's about a year and 3 months, year and 2 months. You Cancer was entertaining this person, and they felt like you're not coming to the table with, you know what I mean, with an engagement, with a marriage. We've been engaged for 5 years, so it escalates. It depends on where y'all started at, right? Because this is actually your boo, not the new boo. Okay, so you could have already engaged to them, but they're waiting on the marriage. You could have been their girlfriend, they're waiting on engagement. You could have just been a friend and they're waiting on the girlfriend. That makes sense? So they wanted it to escalate to to be an exclusive relationship, to escalate. And it did not, okay? Because this person was already lingering around for damn near getting ready to go into, not necessarily 2 years, but a year and some change. Long enough. A man already knows 3 months of relationship if he's going to stay around. Okay, he can say even ones where he say, "Oh, we're breaking up every 5 minutes," but y'all still together. 7, 8, 9, 10 months, 5 years, 9 years down the line, y'all still together. Okay, because a person already knows within those first 3 months if you are their person. Okay, hold on, let me let my yeah. You wanna? She probably gotta go outside somewhere. She doesn't like the door lock for whatever reason. She wants to come in and go as she please. Yep. So that's what I got for this. Okay, that's what I got for this so far. Cancer. Okay, now let's see who the Nubu is. Let's clarify that. Nubu is either Leo, a Sagittarius, Aquarius, or an Aries. Okay, let's see some card. Yep, you had to make a decision, and you did. You felt like this was more your happiness. There's no codependency here. Not too much baggage. You felt like this person complimented you in that area, and also injustice came out. Libra major arcana. This could be a Libra also Cancer. Could it also be? You want to say hi? Come on, I know it's cute to say hi. Come on, come on, come on, come say hi. Come on, come on, Sarah. You want to say hi? I know. Every time she does that, that's so cute. She want to say hi. Say hi, Mike. Just I got a haircut, y'all. Look at my haircut. All right, cool. So yeah, so we got the major arcana there. So we do have Libra. So this could be a Libra, your new boo, okay, or just the justice is just saying justice was you know, it was what it was. The way the Cancer weighed the options, they made the choice. They went with the new boo. It is what it is. What it is, okay. It's up and it's stuck. What else going on with the new boo? All good things. 10 of cups. Ooh, okay. Baby, y'all throwing stuff over here. Yep. Star card. Also 7 of Pentacles. So yeah, it also was a situation where you know, you Cancer felt like this person was their world. They felt like they was 1 foot out and 1 foot in between the new person and the old person, and they moved on. Okay, and because of that, they're actually saving up and watching their money now because they will be going out and looking forward to whatever they have to do for themselves, going on vacation, looking for a new home, looking for a new apartment, looking for whatever it is that they have to do. The Devil card did peek his head out just now, so the sex is good. But yeah, somebody does still have options there somewhere. So clock that T. Clock that T. Somebody does still have options there. I don't know which one. It could be the man because the man is on the top right there. So it could be the man in the relationship. But somebody does have options there. I mean, we do know that. Yep, third party came out again. Third party and offer came out. Okay. So yeah, that came out when I opened it. Marriage came out too. So this is and the marriage is in reverse. You know what I mean? So this person, the new boo, even though they really do like them a lot, this Cancer is still, as you can see, with the boo still lingering around, they still have multiple options. But they still do look at you as a potential of somebody that they can settle down with. So they do like this new boo that I'm saying better than the old person. Okay, whoever this person is that they kept lingering around, they're more likely to give an offer to this new boo faster, even though it's new. But they still have to have a heart to heart conversation. Of course, this is going. I'm gonna find out who the heart to heart conversation is gonna have to be with. It could be both, or it can just be with one. Let's see who the heart to heart. Let's roll the dice. Let's see who the heart to heart conversation has to be with. The Capricorn or the Leo or the Aries and the Scorpio came out again. So a heart to heart conversation does have to happen between the Cancer and those 4 signs somewhere. The heart to heart conversation doesn't have to be about an offer. So an offer is coming in. And it's coming in fast. And it's coming in fast. The offer is coming in and it's coming in fast, okay? For the new boo. And the offer's coming in and it's coming in fast. And y'all is really speaking to me today. But they do hold a lot of memories with the other person, so they need the strength. Leo's on the board to be a Leo also too, so they do need the strength to be able to get out of the hangman situation with this person. Yep, and just stand on business. Okay, stand on business with the King of Pentacles. But this is how they feel about having that conversation. Because Cancer, you played. You played with this person for that year and some change. So you're like feeling like so fucking way down about having to have this fucking conversation with this person. But you will have this conversation with this person. There will be an offer with this new boo, just so you know. It's the new boo, not the old boo. Because you wouldn't feel like this just for having to have a conversation with somebody, unless it's somebody that you have to break the news to. And of course, it would be the old person, not the new person. Because why would you have to break the news to the new person? The new person is new. The new person is new. You feel me? Like, why would you? You know what I mean? I think that clarified it right there. But we'll see what else it can come up with. Clarify new boo. Yep, offer came out again. Offer came out. Decision came out in the back. Yep, with the King of Cups. Offer, decision. Period. Said, Cancer said, I am going to get with my new boo. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, so that's how the person feels about Cancer, and that's how Cancer, this person, feels about you. They want to get with the new boo. Okay, they're looking more towards the new boo. Just for the cross watchers, whoever's watching, if you're the main, I'm sorry that you're hearing this. You know what I mean? But it's better for you to find out through me than what? Than to just smack you in the face, right? Hence is why you watch me, so you can be a little bit ahead about what's getting ready to happen, okay? Because they do look at that new person as a snacky, okay? Who's the new person? Let's clarify snack. Let's see. Gemini, Scorpio. So it's heavy on a Scorpio. This Cancer's into this Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio. My baby father was a Scorpio. Cancer and Libra came out again. Cancer and Libra came out also, okay? So also let's clarify the snacky, what's going on with the snacky, Cancer? Is there anything else you want to say about this person other than the fact that you look at them as an obsession, sex appeal, snacky? Like, is there anything else you want to say? Let's see. Who goes there. Let's see. Yeah. Nine like you said, this decision, they want to let you know, hey, this decision is going to be hard between me having this other person down for you, but I know that we're gonna have success. Okay, this is the success card with the wings. Yep, ace of pentacles upright with money, but yeah, it's gonna be a lot to bear. Okay, so that's what it's given. It's just gonna be a lot to bear with this trying to break it off with this other person. And it's always tough, but it's best to just cut it off where you cut it off at. So that person could gather themselves together and try to find somebody for them. Okay. And a lot of people want to hold on to people just so you won't be happy with somebody else. But that never works. Let the person go off and be great. Okay. Stop stringing people along. Because people get hurt in so many ways. Physically, mentally, emotionally. You know what I mean? All types of ways. Yep. Thinks about the new person as the 10 of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the 6 of Cups. Okay. 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups, 6 of Cups. Okay. Period. Okay. So yeah, that's your person. Cancer is the new person. It's already said and done. So Cancer already said how they feel about you with the snacky. But I also want to know who's the frenemy. So you do have a frenemy within somewhere along this and intertwined in this, whatever you got going on. So you need to be careful. Could be a male looking for you to break up with your old boo so they can actually get with that person. Clock that T. Clock that T. Okay. So we have Aquarius, Cancer. And then we have Sagittarius and Aries. Okay. All right, cool. So that's the T, y'all. That's the T here. Okay, but this Cancer is finding their harmony with the new person in the honeymoon stage. Feeling like that person is a snacky. Okay, they have to have a heart-to-heart conversation with that person, because they have to have a heart-to-heart conversation with this person also that has the blues, but felt like the time came and the time left to rectify the situation, and that's what the card said. Okay, bye.